Hey there, welcome to Beginner at Life. Today we're going to be doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, as you can tell by the fancy pajamas and the belt. I contacted a buddy of mine, Michael Bateman, and he contacted Thomas Weaver to join us, and together we're going to go to an undisclosed location and try to kill each other. I figure it's good to take you guys along with me, especially in a journey like Jiu-Jitsu, and realize that you're not alone. I really hope that you'll join me, and together we can have a ton of fun. Alright, see you guys there. Here we have the second role of the day, which would be me and Michael Bateman. He always likes to start off in guard. I don't quite know why. That's something we'll have to ask him. He gets this butterfly sweep. I don't know why he doesn't go all the way over. Probably something I did that I wasn't supposed to do, but I try to pass the guard and I'm here stuck on his knee. I could probably pass, but his arm is in the way, so I'm looking to jump into this north-south once his hand moves. Right here. And I try to get this north-south choke with an arm in. I forgot that I don't actually know how to finish an arm in north-south, so I bailed on it. And so instead I start fishing for the underhook on the far side.
Fuck it. Is that what it's called?
No. I'm not gonna get that north-south though.
Dude, that looks really uncomfortable, man.
It's not pleasant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't comfortable at the time, but there's no way he was in danger of choking. I'm still trying to fish for that far side underhook, which I believe I do eventually get. And here I'm in this quasi north-south with the far side underhook with my left hand. And I'm grabbing the back of his collar because I remember a YouTube video I saw called the paper cutter choke. So I don't think he was expecting it, and here I go, I grab the other collar and I dig it into his neck, which causes the tap. Then I realize we have 2 minutes left, and he's probably gonna want his 1-for-1. So I try to pass by standing and snatching. It doesn't go well. He tries the butterfly sweep again, and I'm still trying to pass. I forget the whizzer and he ends up on my back, which is bad. I freak out and I roll because I don't want to get choked out from the back. And he goes for a Kimura and then a straight arm lock. And I settle back in my half guard. Here he goes for that Kimura again. I don't want to get Kimura'd, so I try to straighten out my arm, which was not the right decision, and I tapped because I thought he actually had the straight arm lock right there. Looking back, he didn't, but I was gonna tap rather than get hurt. And then they're telling me I still have more time left, which is not what I wanted to hear because I was already gassed. And I don't want to engage that butterfly guard at all. So instead, he just tries to take me down, and I grab a guillotine because it was there and I wanted to get the guillotine.
Dude, James loves the neck.
He's right. I do like to grab the neck when it's out, but I was doing too much right here. I pulled back when I didn't have it, and his head pops out.
26. 26.
40?
20.
26.
Yeah, that let me know quite immediately that he was just playing with me. Alright, here we have my first match with TJ for the day. Immediately I stand up because I do not like starting on my knees. He tries for a single leg, but I already have a sprawl, so it's not really going to go anywhere. But I can never get my knee in to get this pin. When he balls up, he's like freaking cement. You cannot move him. He's really the kryptonite for me, it seems. I can't do anything. So he spins me around in regards because he's really, really good at that to me. And I cannot base for anything.
Show your face.
Yeah, I really need to work on my inside the guard passing and just keeping posture. I lose my arm a lot. And here I can tell immediately he's wanting to go for this triangle. And I'm trying my best to posture without getting triangled. But he's dedicated to it. I have no idea what to do from here. And so he goes for it. I snatch the leg off and he goes immediately into the armbar, which I tap to. Alright, I included this next one just so you could see what it's like to try to film these. I single leg TJ completely out of camera shot. Alright, this next round was immediately after. I was trying to stay on my knees for this one as best as I could, at least in combat base. And so he stands up and takes me over, which is all well and good. I try to get a half guard and end up in quarter guard, which is not ideal. But I want this underhook, and he just does not want me to have it. So I get the underhook, and I cannot get onto my side. I can never get up onto my side. I can't tell you why. I have no idea. So I roll up onto the wrong side, at least trying to get some momentum to carry me back to the other side. And he's trying his best to pull this leg out of my quarter guard, which he eventually does with the assist of his left leg. And he's already isolated my left arm. I'm pretty screwed here. He pins it with his leg, so I can't pull it back. Jumps into this Americana. I stretch it out to keep it, but I lose my arm anyways. So immediately we reset. I've got some energy. And I try to start on my knees again. He just pulls guard. He must know that my guard game is trash. Like absolute garbage. So I'm trying to figure out a way to keep from getting swept. He tries one side, and then I base it out to keep from that same side, and he just goes to the other side. And we have to reset because we're too close to the concrete after that. I settle back in my half guard again. I fight for this underhook. He does not want me to have it. I forget to hold my legs actually, which is interesting. That's not something I normally would think to forget. And I feel he's trying to snatch it out now, but it's too late. He's gonna go into quarter guard, and I'm still not on the right side. So I'm trying to snatch it. He takes my arm. I try to regard, but there's no fixing that. I'm stretched out. He's going for the mounted triangle. I know it. So I stick my arm through to keep it from happening. It creates this weird angle where my arm gets stuck in his legs, and it causes a point where he can still omoplata me. It's called a Barado plata.
If you don't sub in 10 seconds, you lose belt. You just leave that brown belt on the mat. I'll bring your purple out here.
Does that mean the price per membership goes down? Alright, here we have my next roll with TJ. He immediately tries for the single leg and I stuff it. He turtles up because he knows it's a bad time. I'm immediately looking for a clock choke, and he knows it. He knows that he knows it. Yeah, I can't grab a collar for anything. He won't let me have anything. So he just regards because I'm caught off guard. I'm not keeping enough weight in the proper places. I almost get triangled again, but I pin his legs down in the hopes that maybe I can like mermaid them and stick them together. It didn't work out that way. So I'm just trying to keep some pressure into him now, hoping I can just like smash through his legs, but I'm not a ghost. It doesn't work like that. And we're getting awfully close to concrete now, so we're gonna reset. He's dragging me. Alright, yeah. So I give him my collar again because he had it before. And I'm slowly trying to figure out how I'm gonna pass this guard. I cannot pass guard. I really should have stripped that collar before I did much of anything. So he sweeps me. He looks for a leg, but I finally get him over by a leg and get the pass. That's actually one I learned from one of my 3 classes, and I want to backpack him. He turtles up because he's really good at turtling up when he's in danger. I tried for the clock choke again, and he knows it. He's keeping my hands and his chin down. So I'm just like, screw it. I'm going to try to take the back. I'm fishing for the other collar to go for the double collar choke. I'm going for the double collar choke. And I'm looking for a way to get a hook in to take him over. I just kind of say screw it and take him over anyways. I get lectured by the guy in the back. I get a hook in and he freaks out and turns right into the choke. The real question is, did he turn because I got the hook in, or did I get the hook in because he was trying to turn? All right, here we have the last roll of the day with Mike, and I'm still on my knees, trying to stay on my knees. I know I'm going to have to engage this butterfly guard, but I do not want to give him my collar. So I run into it. I'm trying to smash his legs down because clearly that worked so well all the other times I tried it. And I already have it set in my head. I cannot pass this guard. I'm too tired. I don't want to think about it. I'm going to try the sub from guard because I'm like a living meme at this point. And I want to try this Ezekiel choke. I'm just trying to free up my arm to do it, to wrap up around his head. I'm pretty sure he knows like immediately what I'm trying to pull. I'm trying to hide my other hand with my head, as if that's not gonna hide the fact that I'm trying to sub him from guard. He knows my base is taken out, so he's trying to sweep me over. He does. He gets a forearm in my shoulder and my neck and just takes me over with ease because I have no base, and drives it into my neck for the tap. Alright, if you like what you saw, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below something you'd like to see me try next, and I will get to it as fast as I can. Maybe next time we do this, we can try to get TJ to come narrate with us and tell us what's going on in his head while he's killing me. But until then, let's be beginners together.